13, what's up? What's up? I think feminism is poison. I think feminism is poisonous, right? I don't think it's awesome. I think it has ruined society. Okay? I believe feminism has ruined society. It has made life not any better for men or women. Definitely hasn't made life better for women. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I mean, like, feminism, in my honest opinion, let's say certain things that women hate, right? Something women hate. Women hate the manosphere, right? Women hate men's content. Women hate, Redpill, the incel, passport bro, MGTOW, whatever. Guess what? Feminism birthed them. Feminism birthed those men movement, right? Divorce rates are high. Marriage rates are low, right? Single motherhood, high. I believe all those came out of feminism, right? Feminism sparked all those, problems that we have. Feminism did it. So you could continuously name it. Bodies, no offense, but you 100% look like you're trying to way hard, and I'm a dude. I don't know what I'm trying way hard. Well, I mean, here's my thing where, I mean, I guess you could, I don't disagree that the beginning of feminism, the wanting to give women equal rights wasn't a bad, it was a bad thing or anything. I mean, I think it's good that women have the rights of the equal rights. But yeah, I guess you could say third wave or whatever. I mean, feminism right now, right? That's why I said feminism is pointless. It is pointless. Right now, it's pointless. But yeah, feminism is garbage. Yes. Let's just tell it how it is. Yes. Okay, I get it. Well, I mean, here's the thing where, let's say with feminism, people like to really put a whole lot of things in it. I just say feminism in general. For some reason, you look like an Asian version of Chris Chan. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Chris Chan is, but sure. But thank you guys. Thank you everyone for being here. All right? Thank you everyone for being here. I'm bored, right? I'm bored. I wanted to see if I could get a conversation starting. So if you guys are bored,
we're being bored together, right? So seeing we get a bit of a conversation started, having a conversation back and forth. All right, yellow highlighter, calm down. Yes, sure, sure, whatever. I love the trolls, right? I love the trolls. I love the haters. So thank you guys for being here. How you not know who Christian is? How would I know how would I know who that is? Right? You live under a rock. Maybe I do. I don't know who he is. Like, who the hell it is? Feminism is better than being a yellow hider. How? Please tell me. Poison cat. How is feminism better than anything, right? Feminism is literally the worst thing ever, in my opinion, right? Right now, feminism is the worst thing ever. Not bored at all. Let's keep talking. What's up, 12th man? He doesn't know Chris Chan because he's not retarded. Yeah, I don't know who the hell that is. Oh God, you know what? What's even worse? What's even worse is a male feminist. That is even worse. That is the worst thing ever. I mean, like, I would put that as a prompt. Male feminists are the worst thing ever. They are, like, seriously. You guys, I'm sorry, my brother. I'm sorry, baby bro. You guys are terrible, right? I mean, like, you gotta think, feminism birth male feminists. Absolutely another terrible part of feminism. You are also the worst thing ever, as well as I guess you and feminisms are not. You literally didn't say nothing, right? You literally said, you give me an example. I gave you some examples. Male feminist loves Christian and watch him. Then that's probably why I don't really know who the hell that guy is. This is the worst. That is the worst. A male feminist. That is definitely. Yes. Okay, yeah, that is definitely the worst. A male feminist. It is like the epitome of stupid. A male feminist is the epitome of stupid. It really is. I see no logic in it, right? I see no logic in it. Because here's the thing, right? Here's my definition, right? My definition of feminism. It is the advocacy for women's rights. It is the advocacy for women to gain power, right? Power over men, right? And this is it's not Oxford Dictionary, right? It's how I see feminism being right now, right? It's how I see feminism right now. Feminism is the advocacy for women to gain power, right? Women want to be the abusers while turning men into the victims. That is the goal of feminism, in my personal view, right? So this is my personal view. Whether you guys believe it or not, that's up to you guys. But that's how my interpretation of feminism, at least how it's portrayed right now. I had a friend who was a male feminist, and he thought he would help him catch. Yo, that's the thing. Male feminists are so fake. They are liars. They're absolute liars. Right? It's not a movement for equality. It's a movement for control. Exactly, my brother. Right? KD. Exactly. It's a movement for control. It's not a movement for equality, because honestly, women don't even care if men are equal to them. Women don't care if men are equal to them, right? Women don't care. What the W2F do you go get on? You need to make some serious life changes, buddy. Tell me why. B-ski, tell me why. Does feminism affect you? If so, how? Here's the thing. It does, right? I mean, it affects, I believe, all men, or the majority of men. Like I said, single mother rates are high. Divorce rates are high. Marriage rates are low. How women hate on men, right? You see it, right? There are plenty of female content creators creating their platform purely on hate of men, right? So it does affect men. The fit, first of all, it's a British flag. Is it that crazy? I don't know. Not all men. It makes most women. Okay, here's the thing, right? Feminism also created situationships, friends with benefits, hookup culture, rosters. Like, maybe not necessarily created it, but they popularized it, right? They popularized it. Non-monogamy, whatever that shit is, right? That crazy shit, non-monogamy, ethical non-monogamy. That's the insanity. Modern feminism is trash. Just like Laughing Man, what's up, my brother? You're always here. I'm bored, so I'm just trying to do some fun shit. Modern feminism, just like this modern misogyny. Again, I literally said no hatred towards women, right? I mean, if you believe that, I'm not promoting hate against women. No, I'm not, saying shit about women. I'm not saying, calling women out of their name. That's not what I promote. If you ever see my content, I don't really promote to hate on women, to, curse women or whatever. I'm not necessarily promoting that, right? I've definitely been always about holding people accountable for their words and actions. I hate it when I hear a man say happy wife, happy life. Exact. That is shitty propaganda. I'll be your huckleberry for misogyny. I'll be your huckleberry for misogyny. I love it. I love it. Sadly, I think they do, right? I think the majority of Western women support this new wave feminism. Now, they may not 100% support it, but I believe modern day women are indoctrinated. So there's a bit of modern day feminism in all women, right? And at least the majority of women right now, okay? If you have found the diamond in the rough, then lucky you. But I believe a lot of women have been programmed or influenced by modern day feminism. It's most women, and it's happening in the East too. Exactly, it is spreading. Immortal. It is spreading. South Korea is affecting it. China is being affected. Japan is being affected. They have a low birth rate, right? Low birth rate, high divorce rate, low marriage rate. It's like it is a damage. Is it modern feminism you hate or feminism in general? Let me say this, right? I believe feminism has morphed, right? I believe feminism has morphed. That's why I believe feminism is pointless. One, women have equal rights to men. Women have equal rights to men, so it's pointless. That's why I said it's pointless. But I believe feminism in general has morphed into the advocacy of women gaining power. It's no more about equality. It's no more about equality. I'm not at home, so no L, my brother. I'm not at home. Just like gays are pointless. I mean, I would say the whole trans thing is exactly spreading like poison. You look ridiculous. Why does it care how I look? It's about the point, right? I mean, if you can't argue the point, then you're not, Feminism is not the same as misandry. Feminism is meant to let women have equal opportunities and the rights to that a man has. Feminism exists. Here's the thing, right? Fine. I mean, like the beginning of feminism is great, right? I don't discount the beginning of feminism, but this is why I say right now, feminism is pointless, right? Feminism is pointless because I believe right here, right? They do. Women have equal rights to men. Right now, in 2025, feminism is pointless and women have equal rights to men. And in some cases, they have more power than men, right? In some cases, women have more power than men. I'm putting in the hours. Steve, what's up, my brother? Yes, I'm putting in the hours. I'm bored, right? I'm bored. So, I'm trying to do these things when if I'm bored, why not, right? If I'm bored, why not? Let's talk to people. I don't mind the trolls too, right? Grumpstar, I don't mind the trolls, right? So, Grumpstar, thank you for being here either, right? I don't care. I don't mind the hate. I don't mind the hate. Don't mind the trolls. AJ. Yes, I'm trying. It's the grind. I'm trying to do the grind, right? It's the grind, my brother. I'm not as big as you, right? I'm not as big as you, so I'm still trying to do the grind. I'll say it like this: there are no good women unless they had a good dad. I do agree, right? If you don't, as a woman, if you don't have a good father, a bunch of good men in your life that you say, oh yeah, I know good men, then honestly, I think you are most likely will be a poisonous feminist, right? So. I don't even know what they're fighting for. Exactly. Women? There's nothing to fight for, right? For women right now, what are they fighting for? This is an incel stream. I'm literally not talking about sex, right? So I'm not talking about can't get women. So I don't know. Do incels not talk about other thing else? I mean, like, come on. Is that the Chinese flag? No, it's British. It's the British flag. I do agree, right? I do agree that, a lot of men don't fight it. They just adapt. I don't care about the pickup artists, right? I don't like the pickup artist YouTubers. I think they're stupid, right? Because I think it's kind of manipulation anyway. I think it looks cool, right? I mean, I think the design looks cool. Well, I mean, I think Steve, you're a mod, right? Oh. Also, I don't mind the trolls. I don't mind the haters, right? It helps the algorithm, even if you're a troll or a hater. Right? I don't mind the hate towards me. It doesn't matter. Gotta agree with the chat. As an American, you can't wear. Seriously, like let me say this. I think it's funny. Coming from some people, like literally it's okay for, let's say, when like the riots, the riots we recently had in LA, people were waving the Mexican flags, waving flags of hell, like what is it, the left, right, Democrats are waving Palestine flags. I mean, like, seriously, I'm not waving it. It's just I think it's a decent design. What is it, 2016? Jesus loves you. No, L take, you can wear that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I mean, look, I don't mind talking, right? I don't mind talking. I mean, like, war. What's up? What's up? Hey, I guess the algorithm is pushing you over to the side, right? Mystic. Thank you for being here, guys. Ellie, you're still on the left shit. They're crazy. Disregard them. They're crazy. Disregard them and move. I do disregard them, right? But you got to sometimes point out the crazy. You got to sometimes point out the craziness. Pointing out the craziness isn't a bad thing. Weird behavior. Yes. Hip. What's up, Hip? What's up, guys? Starry Night, I want to ask you, who do you think is more afraid to go out at night? I want men. I love that, right? Thank you for the question. Here's the thing, okay? Men received more violence than women, okay? Men receive more violence than women. Men are victims of more violent crimes than women are. Yeah, I love women. Women are amazing. This is not about, right? This is not about women not being amazing. This is not hating on women, right? Again, I think feminism is just pointless. I think it's pointless. Men do bully men a lot, right? That's why I want to be respectful. I want to be respectful. I don't really try to call people out their name or try to disrespect anyone. Right? I try not to call anyone out. It's stupid human stuff that we agree, we argue whether or not women are equal to men. Obviously, exactly, they are. Women are equal to men. So that's why I think it's pointless, right? Because right now, feminism has become pointless. It has now morphed into the advocacy of women wanting power. Laughing man, thank you, my brother. Thank you for the dono. For another pint, my brother. Thank you, my brother. This is the thing. Feminism is pointless. It has morphed into the advocacy of women gaining power. It's no more about equality. No more about equality. Yes, I'm against feminism. Well, I mean, women have always been a supporting role, but the crazy of feminism is that women that it's pushing women to try to be equal to men, and I think that's been a detriment. Yes, I mean feminism used to be the point of being equal, but now it's the point of gaining power. That's feminism for you. I don't. Legion, I don't support trans people. I don't. I think they're mentally ill. No, I do think women deserves right. I think women deserve rights. I think everyone deserves rights. I just don't think that women wanting to be equal to men has not been a good thing for women. Yes, and it's this women gaining right literally destroy the nuclear families. It's good or bad. It destroyed the nuclear families because now women only care about themselves. Women only care about themselves. There are men born weaker than others. Exactly. Ours. Exactly. We are all equal. We're just in different roles. Exactly. Right? As humans, we are equals. As humans, we are equals. But as a man and a woman, we're not. As a man and a woman, we're not. You guys are so smart. You guys are amazingly smart. I'm telling you. Right? Walnuts. Women are never thought of in a sexual assault situation. It's always men that did something wrong. If they are, then people will say that. No, I mean, this is the thing where, for me, I'm talking about more in a logical sense, right? I'm talking more logical sense. Human beings, we're equal, right? Human beings, we're equal. I just think that we shouldn't be fighting to be equal in gender because we're not. You could totally tell that we are definitely not equal as humans. Maybe, no, I mean, like striving, yes, striving to be equal. I agree. User, you're correct. I agree. We're striving to be equal humans, equal as humans. But there are definitely alpha males and then you. I don't claim to be an alpha, right? That doesn't necessarily make me equal or less equal. I don't think alpha or beta or whatever makes you more or less equal. So I don't view it like that. Men and women are equal, but J.D. Vance, among others in power, supports taking away no fault. See, look at this, right? No fault divorce affects both men and women. It gives them an equal playing field, right? So I definitely that doesn't give more. It doesn't give men more power, right? It doesn't give men more power. It doesn't take away women's power. Okay, it takes away that, you know what, you got to be sure, right? There has to be a good reason why you are divorcing a man that you chose to be with. So no, I don't really believe that. Yes, there's always someone stronger than you. So that's why, yes, to be honest, yeah, I don't really care about the alpha beta shit, right? That's why I don't really talk about that like that. What do you think about gay people? I don't really care, right? I mean, like, whoever you want to love is who you want to love. But here's the thing, right? I don't care about the gays, lesbians, because whoever you want to love is who you want to love. The trans thing is a bit weird to me. But I will make a prompt on the whole trans thing, right? But for me, I think it's weird. I don't really agree with it. People can be alpha in different ways. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. They deserve basic human rights. I agree. Again, they deserve basic human rights. The problem is we gave more. We gave women more, right? We gave women more power. Corn dude. Guys will say no women's right, but still live with their moms. I don't support. I mean, I would support that. You know what, men, we need to become the best version of ourselves. So I don't know. What about intersection? I don't know. I have no opinions on those people because I've never met one, nor have they even popped up in society. So I don't really know. As such, men being able to walk alone at night, but not be plenty of men, right? I've been mugged before, right? I've been mugged before. Walking at night, right? I know plenty of men have been beaten up, have been robbed, Plenty of men have had shit happen to them, right? Walking out late at night. Bro, which comment? I mean, like, Dula, I can't, I can't know every comment. Well, I mean, yeah, again, women deserve, right? Women deserve human rights. So you shouldn't be treating women like less than you, right? But again, because women have now gained the right to, let's say, they gain the mindset, right? They are better than men. Okay, let's say that feminism has created some women thinking that they're better than men, so they're not gonna, even if it's an average woman, an average ass woman, let's say a 5, right? A 5. Now, because of feminism, in her mind, she's better than all other 5s. Because even though she's a 5 herself, because of feminism, right? The propaganda of feminism, she believes she's better than every other 5. Now, because of feminism propaganda, this 5, now she thinks she deserves a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, even a 10. That is the delusion that feminism propagate. It's about acknowledging men's privileges and not about being equal. What privilege, like, see this, what privileges are men? Which data? I mean, like, it is true, marriage rates are down, right? Marriage rates are down, divorce rates are high, and women are the ones to file for divorces. Single mother rates are high, so those are Googleable. You could Google those datas, right? If you're talking about like how women choose certain men, because you could look on dating statistics. There are dating statistics that show that women are only swiping on highly desirable men. Yeah, what privilege do men have? I mean, like, honestly, men are not experiencing any privileges. Do you know most single fathers do not get child support? Exactly. Most single fathers don't get child support, and single father households are producing better future adults. They have better results, right? They have better results than single mother households. Noah White, what's up? I love you guys. You guys are great. Please subscribe, right? I mean, like, if you guys don't mind the back and forth debate, the conversation, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Are not equal to each other, and it's damaging to society. Yes, as men and women, right? As we should be equal as humans, but as genders, we are different, right? Men and women are different. In China, right? In China right now, I don't know, but I see feminism growing, right? Women are entering the workforce, right? Women are entering the workforce. Women are earning. Some women are out earning men, or they're doing better than their mothers and grandmothers, right? So you can see the results of feminism, right? Rights, I don't know, but you are seeing the results of feminism in China, in South Korea, in Japan, right? So women now, like I said, right? You have, like, let's say 5s, right? Average women now, because they are out earning or doing just as good as men. Now any man that's a 5 in her level is beneath her. So these women that are average women, they think they qualify for, let's say, the 7s, the 8s, the 9s, the 10s, right? That's the poison of feminism, right? Hypergamy, in my opinion, is a big it's not like it's always been, hypergamy always been there, but feminism definitely is pushing it. Definitely, that's true, right? We have women that have, in my honest opinion, they're average at best. Some women below average, thinking that they're 10s, which is crazy. Men are tired. Immoral. Men are tired. It's like, what? This is a thing where, why must men go through such a huge effort, right? I mean, again, men have to do better, right? I mean, I agree. Men need to do better for themselves, but here's the thing. Why would men need to do better just to get women wherever they are? Women don't have to do better to get men, yet men need to do better to get women, which is fine and all, but again, men have to do a whole lot better, right? That's the thing, right? Before, men just need to have a job, a good, stable job. Now, men need to make 6 figures just to get women that are average. No, women are not trapped in abusive marriages. That's ridiculous. See, that's the feminism. That's the feminism propaganda, right? Women trapped in abusive marriages. That's not true. That is 100% not true. The majority of women, the majority of divorces, right, are not because of abusive marriages. we definitely have some soy boys, but I don't mind, right? I don't mind. You're not giving any proof. Again, you could Google it, right? I'm just talking, right? This is just my opinion, right? Some I may base on like a bit of statistics, but again, Google it yourself, right? I mean, you could Google it yourself. I mean, it's not like you're giving me any, I don't know, proof to counteract my opinion. You're not really giving me any proof to counteract my opinion. So really, it's like we're just shooting opinions back and forth. Single mothers will not let their children around their fathers. Yeah, but the boyfriends can come around. And here's the thing, right? That thing, right? What 12th man said, that right there is why women are single mothers are more dangerous to their kids than single fathers are, right? Because women constantly pick bad men, right? Women constantly pick bad men, and then they let bad men into their children's lives. Yes, divorce has gone crazy high because no-fault divorce. You should not make that kind of commitment if you're the one making claims. Yes, I'm making claims, and I'm giving you, what I back my claims with, right? You're not countering my claims. And again, it's not like I could pop up they say this is a live on my phone. It's not like I'm gonna pop out like statistics for you. But you can Google it. I've Googled these statistics before. My definition, my personal definition of feminism is that it's the advocacy of women gaining power, to push women to gain power, right? And guess what? Power over what? Power over men. Feminism is the push to become the abuser while making men the victim. And I backed up my claim, right? I backed up my claim. I did, right? I said what it is. But like I said, I'm not gonna, here's a link to this. No, because again, I'm on my phone. So really, it's like, this is not a presentation, right? I'm not showing a presentation to you. What about the other stance of the men choosing the bad women and getting... Here's the thing, right? Men that choose bad women, sucks for you, right? I believe in accountability. I believe in 100% accountability. If you are a man and you chose a bad woman, at the end of the day, you can't blame the woman. Same thing if I said with a man, right? Same thing if I say it in reverse. Don't blame the other person for you choosing said person. I believe 100% in accountability, right? So it sucks for you if you choose a bad person. No, I'm not. I'm not part of the alphabet community. What's your opinion on people that are intersex, such as people with male genitalia but women attributes? I don't really know, because I don't know any of those people, and they're not really active on social media, and they don't give opinions. So I have no opinions on people who honestly aren't active on social media. They don't have opinion whatsoever, right? They don't have a take. Let's say this, right? The trans community, right? I'm going a bit off on a tangent because I want to give Walnuts some love because he asked a question. Like the trans community, a lot of things you see, right? In women's sports, in women's spaces, saying that you need to trans women are women. So you see those things, those topics, those those situations are happening, and intersex people, I hear nothing about them. Yes, like Sorry Night said, right? Many divorces are just because may have fell out of love, financial hardship, etc. But I generally think it's worse to keep people in a marriage they don't want than people. Here's the thing: don't marry, right? I hate this thing where we made marriage so like we made marriage like it's the talking stage, it's a situationship, it's something so weak. There's no foundation, there's no strength to it. Marriage is a high commitment because here's the thing: people who don't view marriage as a high commitment, high level commitment, then how would you think that they would view having children as a higher level commitment? That's my thing. So if you don't believe marriage is one of, if not the ultimate commitment, at least number two, how could you think that having kids is the ultimate commitment? You don't, right? You view all these things as whatever, right? It happens, it don't happen. I get married, I get divorced, I have kids, I break up. It's like nothing. So this is why we have a high single mother epidemic, in my opinion. We have a single mother epidemic because honestly, women don't care about giving kids to terrible men, and men don't care about having a bunch of kids, right? Having a bunch of kids and not being these kids' lives. So again, the poison of feminism, right? I don't know what I can't. I mean, I'm literally telling you what I base my opinions on. Whether you believe it or not, that's up to you. Even if men cheat, it's what I don't necessarily believe that, right? I'm not a big promoter of cheating. I think you should just leave. If you're going to cheat, you should just leave. The topic. Yeah, I call it the alphabet community. I just like remembering a bunch of letters it gets annoying. For the streets. I mean, Darth Clorox. I mean, it definitely doesn't help women, right? It doesn't help women that they explore a lot, right? High body count doesn't help women. I personally hate modern day feminism. I agree because it's changed to hate all men and abuse them. Exactly. I mean, a woman can smack a man, then people will ask what the man. Exactly. Yo. Seriously, hours. You are spitting facts. Exactly. That I 100% believe that. When radicals started to hijack the movement back in the 90s and early 2000s and started to gatekeep even women, that's when feminists changed. Well, I mean, yeah, Nash. I mean, I wouldn't disagree, but the problem is that women aren't fighting back, right? Women aren't fighting back against it. So if you're not fighting back against it, then you definitely don't disagree with it, right? And high five, what's up? Yeah, a lot of people don't want to get married anymore. On your point to take accountability for the person you get with, I can agree with that sentiment. However, many bad people don't let their colors fully show until it's far. Here's my thing, right? If let's say this, right? And a lot of women say that, right? A lot of women say that men lie. They switch up or the colors don't show until fall in. Here's my thing where if you actually listen to women's stories, right? Women telling you about their relationship stories, you can hear the red flags. You can see the red flags in their stories, right? It's like, oh, Like, oh my God, he yelled so many times when we were dating. I wouldn't be surprised if he was abusive, right? I mean, like, he was yelling, he's like argumentative. I mean, like, you can see a lot of red flags when women tell their stories. I don't believe men necessarily lie or switch up. I believe women purposely ignore red flags. I believe women ignore red flags more often than men are amazing liars, right? Men switch up. I believe women ignore red flags, thinking that, you know what, he's gonna change, right? He yells right now, he drinks a lot right now, but you know what? When we get married, when we have kids, he's gonna change. And then when you get married, you have kids, he didn't change. He didn't become a man that you thought he was gonna become. And now you are upset that he lied or he switched up. But in all honesty, he wasn't that good at lying. He didn't really switch up. It's just that now you stop ignoring red flags. That's the thing. So don't get married with someone after 1 year, after 2 years, after 6 months of getting to know someone. I believe once you get married, you have to know that this is the person, however they are right now, it is fine for you to be with them for the rest of their life. Walnuts, I get the intersect thing, but again, I don't see them often. There's no conversation about them. But I don't think it's like the frog thing at all. There are two genders. That's what I believe, right? So that's why I don't really. Finally, Diego, what's up, Diego? What's up? Thank you guys for being here. Please like and subscribe if you want to, see more of these lives. Are you from America? Yes, I'm from America. I just like the sweater. That's it, right? I just like the sweater design. It's a cool design. That's it. Yapper, clapper. You're definitely a feminist. That's what I'm saying. I think women ignore red flags. I don't think that men are such amazing liars, right? I don't think men are such amazing liars. I think women ignore red flags. And that's me giving women credit, right? That's me giving women credit. Women are smart, right? I don't say women are dumb per se, right? I say women are smart. The dumb part is that they choose to ignore red flags. Okay, so feminism hasn't improved women's picking skills, right? It hasn't. It honestly just made women worse. If someone is in love with someone, they may be naive to what they do. Again, the old saying is, love makes you blind. So again, you can't blame other people then, right? Love made you blind, and it has happened to me. It has happened to me, right? I've been blind before in love. So at the end of the day, I blame myself. I don't blame the other person. It's only a red flag if you chop, I guess. I just described. Thank you, 12th man. I love it. Thank you guys for the support. People want to be optimistic. I agree, right? People do want to be optimistic, but people believe, and I was there, right? I believe in romance. I believe in love, optimism. I believe that women can't do wrong, right? I believe women are angels, right? I believe women were angels until I was proved wrong, until I was proven wrong. So, but that's a lesson learned, right? I hope, but here's the problem, right? I hope more women would learn the lesson. The problem is a lot of women don't. A lot of women don't learn that lesson, right? It's okay to be optimistic, but once you see that you were naive, you gotta wake up from it, right? You gotta wake up from it. In what field does a woman have more power than men? The court. Women have more power than men in courts, in the court system. In general, right? It's in general. I'm not saying every part of the court system. I say family court, divorce court, even criminal court, right? Women for the same crime, right? Same crime as a man gets a lesser sentence. So what was your experience in open your mind in that regard? What? I don't know. What's funny is there is no women on this. I mean, if women hate it, women hate it. What can I say, right? I would love some a women's point of view if to debate back and forth, but that's the thing. It's hard to debate feminist topics without women. But here's the thing, right? I mean, what can I do? I can't. If I have a topic that women can debate and women don't, and it's like, it is what it is. Women are just as equal, right? But in reality, they're not. The equality in genders is not quite the same thing. Legally, women are just as equal to men. Yeah, Starry Night is like the one woman here. So, thank you for being here. The devil's advocate is crazy, being that the devil is the accuser. So you defend Satan from God. Again, I'm not religious, so the whole devil's advocate moniker is not religious in context. It's more point of view, right? It's more point of view in context. Can men get pregnant? Thoughts? No, men can't. That's why men cannot be women. Men cannot be women. So I'm not on board with that. Guys, that's it for the live, right? That's it for the live. That is it for the live. I'm just doing it. I mean, please subscribe, right? We could always continue. Please subscribe. We could always continue this topic again, because I like to do this topic. I will repeat certain topics again. So, I'm bored. So, I'll probably do this topic again. But I'm at work, getting ready to leave. So, guys, please like and subscribe, right? If if you guys want to go back to the conversation, please, right? But men are the head of the house. I do think so, right? Guys, I love you, right? Noah, thank you for coming by. Running is a sign I lost. Bro, subscribe, and then we'll have this conversation again. I'm not running, I'm postponing this conversation. Postponing the conversation. We will have the conversation again. I'm not running, right? I'm not running, right? Women gave birth, a woman gave birth to me. Again, that doesn't mean that I discredit women, right? There's no hate. No hate on this channel. I don't hate on women, right? Guys, I love you. You did great for just being bored. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro, join the club. Let's get, if we're bored, we could entertain, we could, have fun, whenever we're bored, right? Guys, yeah, I'm just, an hour, right? 50 minutes, all right? Guys, I love you. See you guys later.